Good morning, everybody. Hi. Welcome.
Hi,
Welcome to
we
the
are
Takeshy show.
we are 13 minutes late starting the stream. I am curious because I know one of the reasons is you wanted to eat something. What was it?
I was eating ramen.
Okay, was it good?
Yeah, it's just something that you can't rush. And yeah, I was working at night, so I had to eat something.
Many kinds of ramen can be quick to make.
No,
It almost seems.
making of it was fast. Eating of it was slow.
Okay.
I mean, you can make that the one I ate was what, like 5 minutes?
It seems to me it's one of the most celebrated things about the dish is the fact you can make it quickly and easily.
I mean,
Probably
it
one of the
depends.
reasons.
It depends if you are actually making it on your own fully, or are you just buying it from the shop you made.
Well, like this cup of ramen thing, pretty much all you have to do is add hot water and let it sit for a few minutes. And you're done.
Yeah, I usually have the other one which you actually have to cook. It's still pre-made, but you have to cook it.
Okay.
But yeah, we are here for the final chapter of the Little Detour.
The final chapter.
Hello. So, Samitsk went back to her own timeline and own money. At least we think she went back. We just know that she disappeared from her father's body. I was even joking that her father was like, oh, he just fell on the floor, on the spot.
Yeah, you never know for sure when it comes to Discord, but it doesn't seem likely that on the very last chapter you discover she was returned as a cow.
I mean, Samis can know because she has the book. Yeah, and back of what happened.
It's true, but she hasn't read the last chapter yet. She was told, though, there is one more.
Yeah, and this is one more. Someone had to get the scene of love. Of love? Why it sound like that it's gonna be Starmate? Then. It might actually be a parenting scene. If it's not, then it could be anybody.
It's occurred to me just now how that title could be sound overtly sexual.
I mean, you know what? The scene of love is Starmate.
Yep.
But yeah, I would say let's just start.
Okay.
No, not this one. I know this one is just Sparks Gundam. I'm in town. There we go. I want to make sure back home. Tommy's eyes put on the pen. Gazing off her, just as the sky lit with a brilliant orange fire. That's not always good. Unless it is the sun. It was near sunset where and when she was. Yeah. Just like it was before her mind sank into the red crystal. The irony of it was early morning when she traveled back from Sweden Acres. In the future. Oh yeah, my dear, we are always not traveling. If you close your eyes for a whole day, then you will be on the next day already.
Yeah, she went from the morning to the afternoon, but in the past.
I mean, we don't know if she is in the past at the moment.
Well, probably not. Well, probably is.
I guess it is telling you that, oh, you actually didn't move from here. I just froze you for half a day.
Yeah, threw you into the future of the same day.
Yeah. Come in and set up. I don't think she was still a small cloud. Which was not much bigger than herself. She didn't examine herself until she had nestled into the same black hide fall with tiny white dots. I'm back! I'm me again! Yay! And there was so much rejoicing. Right?
Mm-hmm. And the cover art for this, the new cover art for this story comes to mind again because she's all flying on a cloud.
Yay. That means putting it to herself with her foes and make wings with tiny white dots. She screams herself and squeals as she immediately glows with the thrill of knowing she had her own body back again. She realized that her father was right. By spending a day not being herself, it made her feel fake and hollow, which is all the more facilitating her appreciation of being returned to normal. I probably mentioned this before, but I would have laughed if while she was controlling her father's body, her father was controlling her. It seems not, but who knows? It can always happen. It's better to be herself and home again. But she didn't forget why she longed for her own adventure too. Like then, it felt like something was missing in her life. But now, it felt like she gained a deeper appreciation for what she already had. There was no very good reason she loved her life. She had many blessings in it. Just by being up here in this cloud. But among these blessings, that person only dreamed what it was like to fly among them at one time. It used to be his wish to fly up here in the skies with nesting clouds, and now he could. Another purpose of this company was to make the deepest missions come true, and even if it seemed impossible. Now let's turn it around. Another purpose of this company was to make the impossible come true, but only if they were the deepest machine. Maybe I still not lying. Gabby took a moment to channel her feelings into her thought, but under the influence of positive emotions she felt. Many millennia ago, a fellow taught to ancient earthquakes to become souls, and infused it with positive energy. Especially gratitude. So those energies could be used to fuel other important projects. What she did with that is much different, and that was among the messages she was grateful for. The fact that she had a place to store her feelings. We do have that as well. You usually not crystallized form, but we have it right in there. The fact that she had the place to even eat for nostalgia. We have that as well, right here. The fact that it could be used as a surrogate horn. Yeah, we cannot do that, sadly. And the fact that not one but two souls she loved were housed within. Someday, a copy of her own soul was like to linger within, until the soul served its purpose. And even further beyond. It was just gratitude she sank into the soul. It was also love. A self-glow that welled up inside her. holding God to feel like she was burning, and also lighter than air. She paused for several minutes as she studied that feeling into her soul, while it opened and preserved. How many more times it is going to take? All of these reminders about why I should be grateful for my life, for it to finally and fully settle into me. Well, maybe if you wouldn't put it into the crystal and keep it for yourself, then maybe you would realize. One thing immediately comes to mind for this one.
Well, try to remember that and you finish the first sentence of that paragraph.
Oops, no, where am I? There we go. This came to mind. I'm assuming that that crystal is not. It is different. It's not taking away the emotion, but just copying it,
Yeah.
a duplicate. Hey! There was playing in the code.
Oh, well, that and the emotions and the sensations. When you're storing a memory in there, it can feel intense enough like you're reliving it if you review it.
Yeah.
But it also has the emotion charged behind it, so that's intense.
I don't know.
That's hard to put on a VCR, isn't it? To record the smell and or what it tasted like, or to touch it, or what the person felt during the recording.
Yeah. But yeah, sometimes it would be nice to just literally store a memory somewhere, take it away from our mind. Like, I wanna rewatch this movie. Memory out, I can rewatch it without any spoilers.
That's Stone and Forgotten Friendship who could probably do that.
But yeah, the more I explore in my soul, just keep getting deeper. I keep discovering new reasons why I should be grateful for my life, embarrassed at this point of math. Perhaps I always should discover new reasons every day, and the almost sounds but even wow. I almost have cow. I came to this hoping to find a way to feel more fulfilled and prove my friend and those I love, find a way to make it happen. That is how my life goes. Ask and I shall receive. One day I feel like I'm going to have to do something to earn all those blessings. But for now, I'll just be happy. I'll be happy because that is what those who love me wanted. It is why they get me those enormous blessings. Father, David answered quietly, a voice of officer with rich emotion. Thank you. Thank you for giving me life, and thank you for all your efforts, making me feel happy, appreciated, and loved. I feel like I should have back at you, Daddy. He closed her eyes softly, and said a tears rose her eyes. I love you. And he might actually hear this at one point. Because of the wind. Before I turned, David both heard and felt the approach of the wind. But she did not feel it externally. At least not at first. She felt it internally. She felt the magic emanating out of her body. And probably also from the soles of her leg. A few seconds later, the wind arrived. She was more than the storm, yet it felt like a gentle caress at the same time. David stood up on her hind knees as she spread her furrows and wings in an open and inviting manner, catching the wind like a sail. She closed her eyes as she crooned in a soft, soothing way. Okay. Let's go into the quote list for us.
This goes into the record. Rated R.
In the record, yeah. You remember to talk about later after the stream. You had found her from Flutter in the wind, as well as the feather in the wing. The wind mostly her and the front side, but it spiraled around her just a bit, almost feeling like a warm hug. There's the wind. Did it change?
Yep.
I don't know if they are still now or moved away, or we are still at Samis. So this is it. Samis told I shouldn't. Oh, okay, we are still following Samis. With Americans in my time period. Getting around. Funny how it feels like things aren't as they should be. Now. I look around me, and I actually feel like there are many things missing in this time period. No? They were just not here yet. Things I saw. Things that will be there. Things that should be there. They will be there. They just need time to go. And that makes a thought. You know what? These things have not been planted yet. It's time to do my job. You take responsibility and go the massive future, I saw. And it's one of the greatest lessons I learned on my journey. But wait, a work is missing here. I should end it. Now we turn down to the North Road. Tom was thinking even further beyond the western horizon. He was going to lose the night soon. The knows one thing? He said over the land. On the other side, all objects and creatures here were made in the same stylish view line. He loved the sight and feel of it. Grab her get her bearing. Grab get her bearing. She paused a moment. And she partially sank her consciousness within the red crystal, and brought forth murmuring. You wanted to move away over what was there, not to see her. Allowing her to see across time in the present and future simultaneously. Ha! You can probably hear the road as well.
The more you add dogs to a place, it doesn't tend to get quieter.
There you go. This is literally the same thing in the game, where you can see the present and the past at the same time. It's a creation.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. The next line says phantom images. This is probably exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were that. Of the orchards which we have been here, gave it to a vision, but they were testbed, like a ghost. She was all that future was. But she's not home, it was enough to find her way around here. This reminds me of the Illumis or something like that mod in Minecraft, where you can just put a scheme into it and place it wherever you want, and you can it can help you where you need to place which block.
Can you imagine if there's a curious version of a GPS that suddenly started for her? Take a left at the tree that will be planted there 40 years later.
Perhaps it doesn't matter than she thought. Gradually now the door told, a phantom radio of her father suddenly got left. Carmen looked and saw her father. Father. Her father Wind had opened in the direction. What she knew, he was in control of the money at the time. This was perfect. Originally, she was using the visual image of her terrain to guide her to the correct spot. But it turned out replaying the memories of the last time she was here gave me the unexpected bonus. It showed her exactly where and when she got on the road. She even found a distant pull on the heartbeat again. So the heartbeat was already there before her time.
Perhaps, unless she's sensing the phantom pulse from the future.
Oh. But as she followed the phantom image of herself within her father's body, it faded away. When her other self arrived at the stone he was looking for, the one that jutted up from the earth. This time, however, there was no special thing behind it, and there was something else missing as well. The rock! No obvious in the carving from it.
Now I'm picturing Spike approaching and challenging it. Okay, Rock, how do I know you're really a rock? Instead of a changeling. The rock opens his eye. Yeah, the rock opens his eyes like, it's really me. I swear I'm a rock. I swear.
I swear I'm a rock.
You gotta believe me.
She was a woman, and she sent out her feelings and waited, but no, nobody can pause this time. Whatever she found before, it wasn't here yet. Except this time, it was no longer a mystery to her. She figured it out. She figured out why magical pose felt so familiar. She figured out why she found it before, and feeling akin to the last crystal. It was similar but also different. Your stone grew up from different experiences, embedded on it. Also, yeah, that's a simple question. If you changes into a stone, and someone carves something into the stone, does the changing have an impact on the body now? On the original body?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. You're kind of talking about damage. If I were to stab a wound into a changeling, but then they revert to a form of, say, a stone, what would the stone necessarily have to be damaged? Because they took a new form. They could take any form they want.
Yeah?
And if they return to a changeling, are they still wounded in the same spot?
But I do assume if they are damaged in a normal living form, they still suffer the same place in their own form. But we don't know about what it's gonna be about inanimate objects. I mean, they should have a man to do that.
Well, I actually do have a story where there was one changeling that was very advanced in his training, and one of the things he could do was actually heal himself through morphing alone.
Ah.
But that's not a passive trait. That's not like, Wolverine's regeneration. He has to actively concentrate to morph his form, and he's got to do it while in pain, so that's not easy.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the stone. So I've been looking a little to her left hope. Before my eyes, he read a new red crystal to manifest. Crystal that was created using crystalline all unimark land. It was embedded upon the stone around her neck, along with everything else that was added to its scenes. Everything important in life starts from the miracle of a single scene. Now we thought to herself, As she gazed at this tiny nugget of Romeo crystal on her left hoof, watching the bloom the fruit of a new miracle, and love, life to be spent. And I have been blessed to, so too shall pass on my blessing to the second land. For all we know, the developers might be her fault.
The what?
The developers. He
No,
introduced the
no.
magic to this land.
It's true. Yeah, that is true. But this apple was already there. That's
Oh,
how
they
the
are
farm
already
got
here,
started.
okay.
The Granny Smith explained herself how they got there, and she was a young filly at that time. Now Granny's older than that.
I mean, she can still be the fault for that. The ghost for that because she's a time traveler. Or maybe.
Well, that seed's going to strengthen the magic of the land and do it in a certain way. It probably adds to the fertility of the land. And, make richer harvests and all that.
Oh, yes, yeah. I thought the money always crossing the land and eating everything.
Heh. There might have been some instances of setbacks in the future, later on, where that seed would have helped it, where it could have been worse.
Yeah. You know, right. I got a little feeling about the new gem on the left hoof. And then the big fat man with the very strange mustache came and noticed so long. There you go.
That's interesting to think she's casually creating what Robotnik will later covet.
Yeah.
At last, the power is mine!
Ah.
And then Starbreeze goes, I'm going to use this simple trick.
May you show that more love. May this love be used to fill the blessed second land. May this land be filled with the tower wonders of money. So the countless other blessings may be bought from it. May this land spread from this farm to this town, to the local region, and all the workers here. Now I am wondering why did I did not find this gem.
You know what, though? That wish did occur. This farm becomes profitable, then the town gets started, and then the Apple family also get plentiful, and they spread across Equestria. There's many families across the whole land that wouldn't exist if it weren't for this farm.
I wish for the things I saw in the future.
Yeah, here, this paragraph right here is showing she's taking responsibility for what she saw. I'm going to help to cause the future I saw.
Oh, who is it? You might never know. After a change can cause mayhem. Here family, here my plea. Let it land, a wonderful poetry, and all those who shall ever talk about it. The what? The Tear family? Huh?
Yeah, she has heard of it from her father.
Wait, in this area, the elemental family are still in the stone, not on the tree, right?
Yeah.
As you see, then it's light spent to all corners of Ecclesia, and from nothing made another, and no, everyone and this things, made the magic of friendship spread the hearts of all creatures everywhere. Now, do you want only Ecclesia or all creatures everywhere? Those are different things.
Well, it said everywhere, so that doesn't sound exclusive to just Equestria. The more she goes on, the more she's expanding her definition.
Oh no, the seed slide is present to all corners of Ecclesia, or the magic friendship is spread to all hearts of creatures everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two different things.
It sure took a while to settle in Klugetown, I'll tell you that.
After that, now is up and right. And now down to the base of the rock. Using the electric star, she can take it in a small hole in the base of the rock. Now you have to sink into your roof window. After that, she then has the ruby jam down. But, and down there. But her heart continues to flow with love.
That's definitely a location that a crystal would be comfortable in. The Earth.
I mean, it depends. Next thing she did was push the nut back into the hole. And most of her hooves compared most of her hooves on that for several seconds. But she made into her earnest plea in her heart. She made into pure and innocent wish upon this soul. You want to utter more forever on. Hopefully nobody else is here wishing something not innocent. Something sinister at the same time.
Yeah, that's funny. Someone just shows up all of a sudden, touches the stone as well, and also let's attract something nasty.
You know what? I can actually believe in this one. Like, oh yeah, a little bit of chaos too, please.
You know, just to spice things up. How about like some fruit bats? That'll work.
Zombies? Is that you? A familiar voice spoke behind her. Zombies gave her inside, opened her eyes slowly, to love and heard about Face Me Space. Yes, it's me. Zombies confirmed. I hope I'm not losing. That's all, youngin. I mean, yeah, she's older. Not that much
Yeah.
older, but
She's older than Starbreeze right now.
she wasn't she older than her father either as well? In this timeline?
No, her father is actually older
Oh,
by
okay.
about 4 or 6 years, I think. Yeah, he didn't have his cutie mark, but he met Granny Smith or Miss Smith as a baby.
Ah, okay. This is a babe of who? I just didn't expect you at all. This is a better surprise. What you doing here? Fulfilling a promise I made to Destiny. That means, answered mysteriously. Destiny? I don't know that pony. I never met her. But you was game for pony back. Wait. Wasn't Destiny one of the vampire ponies? In your story? Or am I missing it?
No, but I think that was close to that name. Demise. Her name is Demise.
Come here. Come here. Here's all on your mind, desk. We should have a game for pony. I'm back. Madam, and how is that going for how is that working for you? Very bad, actually. Now I've been expecting it fully. I found a trying, but also a wonderful day. The time me opened my eyes, I must establish how we are connected to our teams, hopes, and love. How we are connected to money. And then was the teacher to the post in the fancy country? Mr. Ice with an ice cream. I mean, yeah. That is what Brian Sparkle teaches later on. That is literally what she's saying, right? We are connected to dreams and hopes and love. That is an element of friendship.
I honestly could see the Celestial teaching that too, yeah.
Honestly, I have had many best mentors. That makes sense. Like my father before me. But this is no one to have. Sadly, as she said, well, to each their own, I guess. But most me and my voice down here, a much more simple philosophy. Me and the morning, eat healthy, then work hard. And that is not the time of matter like Brazil. I know. I fit in my mold. Yeah, food is very important. I believe you. Sammy said with a soft, fun, and knowing smile. You already know, don't you? Miss Shan, I should go again on phone. Do you want to sing? You can go your own again. Play. If you call now, you can get two. For the price of one. That's whole dignity. It's nice to move forward in life. It would be life, right?
Yeah, but her own way of saying it, laugh, or something like that.
Ha 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 ha. I'm laughing. With humility in your soul. I'm not in agreement. It is just that. My parents did everything they could to paid me to be this strong. I know they went through a lot to learn what they have, and they feel it is important to pass on all of this to me. Not just knowledge of textbook stuff, but wisdom and rich emotional nourishment as well. Then you will do fine in life, Yagun. You have plenty of future left around me. As for me, I ain't planning to retire anytime soon. Yeah, we know. You mark my words on that. Once again, I'm more than merely confident that such things may come to pass. Shall I for it? Permanently. And I will that. Miss returned about evenly. And then, I got to tell me, I got to get on my charge. At night? What is Gary doing at night?
No, it's not night, but close to it. It's like late sunset.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anything after sunset is night to me, so. Let's see you again. Until next time. It's more over her left shoulder. And she's not to you. Take care. I mean, I can probably assume that he needs to close the chest in the hand, the pan. She needs to feed the cows, a lot of stuff. Close all the doors. Maybe prepare some food for the next day. That's
Gradually,
good.
she gets more help on the farm, and from what I could tell, she used to have way more help on the farm than in Ponyville's current canon. Well, there's like
Yeah.
only 4 ponies permanently living on the farm. One's very old, one's very young. She used to have a whole team working for her during the time when Bright Mac was alive and on the farm.
Yeah, but they moved away.
Well, still, given the fact that they had that much help at one time, it was another contributing factor to how it spread so far.
Yeah.
But that made it harder to maintain later.
Don't you worry, there's a star among the ponies now who can do everything on their own, right? Approaching? You two empty space? Thomas commented affectionately. But all space was out of sight. Thomas pressed on the spawn and while looking at the base of the stone. I just met in the right scene. They looked for one again, before leaping to take off into the sky. And then she realized that her wings are gone. They became butterflies. You'll discuss.
Well, that'd be a surprise.
Aww. That's a nice ending. But no, I would have preferred if she went home on her own and actually said to her face that, yeah, I love you. But just use the wind. Sorry, I'm laughing at the noise. Yeah, making such a mess. So yeah, this was a Little Detour, and we don't need that dark music.
What did you think of that chapter?
They said it was a nice little very hot spot chapter, and yeah, it's a nice closing on the whole circle of life. And yeah, I saw that there's gonna be a scene that will be planted here. I've been planting. Nobody else will.
Yeah, this chapter put an emphasis on what she learned, how she grew, and what she did because of those lessons.
But if it wasn't her, if she didn't go there right now and place the red crystal there, for all we know, it could have been somebody else. Because now the future has already been happened. And so I told that there's gonna be a red crystal there.
Yeah, well, we saw what happened when Discord planted some seeds.
Yeah, it's funny how
the results are quite different. Okay, what did you think of the story as a whole, now that you finished it?
Not as chaotic as I thought it would be. I mean, you remember what I was promising that what might have happened?
Well, the adults here promised to go easy on little kid.
Yeah. I mean, that might have been plan A. This is plan C.
So, what are we going to do now? You're reading the stream now?
I'm not on the same yet. And, we'll stay here for a while. Not too long. But yeah, at night I'm gonna work again, so there's gonna be a lot of housework for me to do after this.
Okay.
Tomorrow and the day after I will not be available here.
Oh, alright. Good to know that so I don't set the alarm.
So we will see after that. What's gonna happen? But yeah, at one point I will need to continue editing the videos that we already recorded. And I know the next one has a song in it, so that's gonna take a while.
Give me the heads up on Discord when you are going to be available.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. And see you next time. Whenever it's by me. We have all the time because of the TARDIS. Bye bye.